Paul has dragged me down to Melbourne training today to Dean Bailey's press conference because we've gotten wind that there's a prize on offer, Paul.
Yeah, there's a big prize up for grabs. Apparently at Dean Bailey's press conferences, he gives a prize to the best question.
And we know this because the Herald Sun's Bruce Matthews won a Melbourne tie a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure whether it was because of a good question that he asked or the fact that he was wearing a dinner jacket. Mm-hmm. So
today's prize, a bottle of wine's up for grabs. So I thought...
You love a prize, don't you?
I do. I did not win a lot of things as a child. I didn't win my mother's love. That was one of the things. I thought that if I was to dress as a silver service style waiter, that he will not be able to help himself but put a bottle of wine into my sweaty little palm.
And have you got a question prepared as well to win him over with?
Yeah, I've got a perler ready to go.
Do you want to share it now?
No, I'm keeping mum.
All right. Well, here he comes.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Tim.
I'll get that for you then. Here we go. Yes. Just there? Yeah, there.
How much of a challenge, Dean, does it make a 6-day break coming off a trip from the west?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. Come back from WA. We didn't do a lot for the first couple of days. You're really recovering. We got back about 1 o'clock in the morning, which is pretty standard when you come back on a Sunday to get the flight. So the boys had a couple of days of recovery, and we didn't do much in our main session, so pretty light week. But come back from WA.
Just to proceed my question, you're looking well. You're looking young and fit. I've noticed that Jim Steins has been sitting in the cheer squad.
Yeah.
Has that been one of your initiatives? Perhaps, a big, tall sort of post to kick to, help the goal kickers line it up?
Yeah, well, it worked. Brad Miller, Jimmy said I'll go and stand in the cheer squad and take a couple of marks, which he did. So, no, the big fella, he loves getting out and getting the cheer squads. Hopefully he'll be there again on the weekend where he can catch a couple of Brad Miller's kicks.
Would you consider maybe having him sort of swap ends at every quarter?
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Yeah. We don't want him at the same end, do we?
Yeah.
Well, I've spoken about him playing, but he's knocked me back there, so yeah, that'll be okay. I reckon we could organise that.
All right, that's all I've got. I don't want to whine on at all.
I didn't mind that one. Any other questions before we hand out the tool? In fact, you might be able to, Manuel, you might be able to pick out
I was hoping that maybe... It's backfired. I was hoping I was going to get the...
Yeah, Manuel, pick out someone in the it's a big audience today, so...
All right.
Give us your best Foley towers.
I thought that the Valenti question was a nice one from SEN, and I thought that, might have a crack as well. There you go. That's all right. Great. I look like a fool. I'm never going to be taken seriously again.
What's happened? Did you get the bottle of wine?
It didn't work. I asked your question word for word, and he made me award it to somebody else.
Hang on, let me understand this. So you asked the question, you didn't win the award, but he still gave you the bottle of wine to give to someone else.
I had it in my hands for like 10 seconds.
You're just a loser. That's all I can think. I can't believe you didn't give it that. One little job, one little thing, it was all there to be won, and you've stuffed it up. As we would say, no, I won't say it because it's not the appropriate language, but we don't want you down here anymore.
Great, that's 2 clubs that have been banished from, Carlton and Melbourne. Paul?